Owen, in all literal, was a good boy, a great man. He fought the war, and that's what took him out. It just took a long time. Okay, people say that my conniving to do something new every year is not professional. It's strange, and it makes me a wacky, crazy person. But it doesn't, and I know that. But to make a connection, to say hello is like, congrats on your marriage, Kobe, because I think it's honestly wonderful. I think it's gonna go places as long as you don't take that. I don't want to talk to people like at all for like an entire fucking year. I'd rather just start a trend of my own for myself and go with it. But I think this year, 2023, I'm going to start a trend where I just point it out to people that they're anorexic. I mean, I did that in the United Nations camp. But what starving yourself does, even though you're not eating enough, and even though you're on a diet, you're restricting yourself and limiting yourself to what your body needs. I don't eat an extreme amount, and I could eat less, but I'm smart because I choose to eat the heaviest foods first and then snack on junk food. I could honestly eat more vegetables, but not replace. No, I should like make myself eat more and eat vegetables. I shouldn't replace noodles with vegetables. That's fucking delusional, and that makes you delusional. Models in America are fucking anorexic, and they all die of it too. And as they're dying, they feel like they've been abused. They can hallucinate it because that's exactly what pain does from starvation is makes you hallucinate. I've starved in my life. There was a lot of hallucinating and thinking I was abused. And it wasn't even that long. But no, they're always the ones claiming they're raped and abused and all this shit, ruining it for the married women who their husbands say, "Yeah, and I raped you of all these good men. I can't believe you chose me." But no, they ruin it. But it's like they want me to say that Owen was a bad guy and that he got away free in spite of me. Because that's the way most people talk anyway. Like, Joey doesn't believe that Owen's dead. Joey's really sick. Joey's really sick, but he has no right to say that my boyfriend isn't dead when I know he is. He's another person acting like I'm schizophrenic and gonna get somebody killed. Anyway, they want me to say that Owen was starving me, but he wasn't. I'm just as skinny as you. I'm just built out farther. My clothes still hide it, but I'm actually healthy where you're fucking anorexic. And they want me to say that Owen raped me. No, Owen was not even raping me. He knew he was gonna fucking die from that armed forces accident. He was trying to get me to date every once in a while. It never worked out because how do I let go and then go home to him? That's abusing the way his corpse lays at the end of the fucking day. I wasn't fucking cheating, even if he let me. And you want me to say that there's no such thing as professional Olympics. That's the only fucking Olympics. That's the only fucking Olympics. You can't get retarded people to do anything. They hate life so much, they hate themselves so much, therefore they hate everybody else so much. There's no such thing as these special needs fucking Olympic courses going on. It's a fucking joke in a movie. And that's another thing. You can't differentiate TV from life and life from your fucking self. So why do you think you're doing something right with yourself? Why don't you change that if it bothers you so much? Because you live like TV is reality? Okay, so trolls just come out of the fucking mountain because some old man decided that was his reality. Anorexic people always ask, well, how many people does it take to make a reality? Like, can we count the geniuses that have ever existed? Yes. And that's why when you read a story about the guy, John Whitman or whatever, threatening, now I can't remember the name, but anyway, geniuses. Yeah, we can count how many geniuses there is that we use today in technology, industry, society, community, life, every time we wake up, every time we go to bed. When John Whitman was stealing Thomas Edison's ideas, most people read the story wrong because you're all anorexic. You all want to be models. You think that's what it's about, is starving yourself. But you're eating, so you say you're not starving yourself. And you should think you're starving yourself, but you don't. Everyone read the story wrong. I read it right. I had no idea who Thomas Edison was in high school. No, I didn't. It's not something you're taught ever. It was me and Mr. Borgard sitting down, testing my IQ as to why I'm always having to hold my fucking tongue with people, and that every time I talk about what I wanted to say, it's nice. Obesity, that is something that is horrific in children. But if you're born all injured and mangled and shit, you have to be obese and go on the medication. And you forever live with all these learning disabilities and shit. Okay? Don't get me started on that. You think that when time comes back to Canada, you don't think I notice? Yeah, I do. Because I notice in my patterns that I'm not okay just talking on a fucking blog for entertainment, joking about my New Year's fucking decision. Therefore, I'm online on my phone texting people. A line gap, too. To all geniuses and people who are sophisticated enough, professional enough to understand. Time just changed again. There's a gap where soldiers are gone. It sinks back in when soldiers come home, and time resumes. You think I don't remember being a soldier with Joey and Aaron? Joey's not even that bad a condition other than he can't help it. He's so boxed inside himself that he's fucking miserable to the point that he has unhealthy habits now. Aaron, his back is so crippled that fuck you, being overweight is unhealthy for him to the point that he should lose weight. No, no, no. And I lost somebody that was only trying to help and he couldn't. So when he died, everyone's like, why would you care? Because he had moments of clarity between his tremors, and you knew him when he was well. So don't say that you don't fucking care about him, because for the past 7 years, he's been having episodes and tremors of having the stroke that killed him. Don't tell me you don't fucking care. Don't tell me that I'm not 100 times over fucking trillionaire, because I absolutely fucking am. And I bought this house in that trailer in this property, 160 acres, working on a corporate farm up the fucking road. Why does everyone try to argue that I did not? So that at the point I have to rub it in my family's face that they're just living in my house. And that maybe after I die, I'll will it to them. But why wouldn't I will it to my kid first? How about the kid who honestly said if her mom hits her again, she's gonna fucking kill her? Not saying that was my family at all. Why wouldn't I? That's more important to me that you stand up for yourself to that fucking blatant of a point. You're a tiny little kid with frail, fragile bones. Some still fucking bend and stay bent. They don't break, they bend. And your mom's hitting you and making you watch stepdaddies come in while daddy's at work and daddy comes home to a lie. I never had that kind of shit in my life. My problem in my life is that my attention was always to my mother. And my siblings were like, come on, let's go play. And my mom's like, what the hell are they called when they're in the Olympics? And all the kids are like, let's go play. And I'm trying to fucking tell them. And my siblings knock the words out of me with excitement all the fucking time. And that's exactly what happens to people in my family. So we just get so excited we forget to talk. And we forget the word. And we forget to mention that we heard the person and we walk away. And somebody gravitationally will always get excluded. And it's me. But it was my mom before. And think I had a worse life than my mom's. I had a worse life than my mom. And people said that she can't be sympathetic that my life is such shit. Because so was hers. Like fevers, right. But it doesn't change that you're starving yourself to cause those fevers every fucking day. And just putting it into your fucking delusional head that only you know you're fucking dizzy and going stupider every day. You're going to become violent and that your actions are already violent for polluting and diluting the actual fucking meaning of life. And don't tell me that we don't know that you're committing suicide and that you're trying to drag everybody down with you and all these American fucking models doing the same fucking thing. America says it can't get a single fucking person to take a picture at a normal, healthy fucking weight. Truthfully, women are always sitting on their hips. They have a flap. It sits on their fucking hips. And then you look at me, you try to tell me I'm anorexic because my abs are holding my belly up. Or that I'm trans or something. No, it's that literally I put in the work to stop the flap. That's it. That's all it is, too. It stops right there. The argument stops right there. And it hurts so bad that people call me like so massively fat. You can't grab a single inch of fat on me. It's that this goes up to be a bigger this. But this goes up to be a bigger this. And this goes up to be a bigger this. It's not anything, but I made it through the fucking war. And for you, maybe you should try and get some like training in your brain to teach you from bouncing off the walls and you get down some. Your family's not supposed to have to care that you're gone at the war. By the time they wake up the next time, you're home and it's like you never left because they'll see you go to bed. It's like that. It's the infinity symbol. It's time. While you were off screwing each other and deciding that you want to be dainty and pretty because, like, haha, it's hard to achieve, right? You have to say no to food. And then you're saying, oh, we're going to have sex and be so skinny and make them envious. I'm not envious of how stupid you're going to become. I was at home reading books. Obviously, I started it, the good thing. So, thanks. I've been crying that my legs fucking hurt for so fucking long. And when it's a broken couch, I'm supposed to care. Like, we are all in this together with your mommy and daddy's fucking alimony. Like, my family never collects money from other families for personal comfort allowance. And when the police show up, do you think they're there because you're hot or something? Because you got personal comfort allowance? Because they stayed with you for so long and then divorced you or whatever? Alimony doesn't exist anymore, but it has for so long that there's a lot of families still living that are bastards like them all. Who's to say you didn't know me? You know, you always were a gay person. I didn't expect you to understand why I'd have a baby. You were always a faggot. I didn't expect you to understand that Owen's dead. I have feelings. I obviously did not expect you to understand that. I think he's sleep texting because then I read it and that's fucking stupid. And I thought you'd understand. Are you having night texting moments or something? Because I don't understand that shit. Either you like me or you don't. And you always play this mediocre shit. But your text makes no fucking sense. I can't even say that to him because he's so fucking gay. But his text makes no fucking sense. I never thought I knew you. You were always hitting on me and saying you're gay, and now you're like sleep texting, and I just don't give a shit, man. I have so many real things that I fucking care about, and you just don't understand. And when it's something that I'm saying to be funny, you're like, I don't get it. And you think you're so fucking posh and shit because your parents built a house on getting divorced. And you're so fucking rich. They're teachers. How much money could they possibly fucking make being copycats? You don't believe there's a dead center, but you're hitting on me and you're gay. If you're gonna gang up on me with all the fucking anorexics and say I'm some kind of it, I'll fucking show you it. I don't have time for your judgment. It really is judgment. You don't know me. There's not enough fucking money in my pocket to even express it to your gay ass. If you're not going to be gay, you're going to be gay, then just fuck off. Because I don't need your innuendos and your secret little friends that have fucking eating disorders and shit disrupting my fucking peace. Wanna go to prison? I'm not just gonna send him that one because what the fuck? He sent me a text that makes no sense. Sorry, but you shouldn't text nonsense ever. Sorry, it's that it's fucking 3 in the morning and you're texting me a text that basically makes no fucking sense, that it's not even legible, dude. And I don't really care to know you because every time it just worries you that you can't put your likes and interests into practicality. And I'm sitting over here being like, well, some of my likes and interests are put into practicality. And then I get all these raging texts from all these random fucking bitches like, how did you have money? Well, I'm not really rich now, so like, can I have some if you're gonna be such a fucking bitch? I'll pimp you. So anyway, lately I've been contemplating if sex will do me some fucking favors. But I think at this age, you guys have all figured out that you're destructive and that you can't keep relationships, and you've all got chlamydia and stuff at least 3 times. Have a good fucking day. Wow. And how do you think that's gonna happen? What's your fucking input on like your conjuring on how you made me have a good fucking day? When it's 3 in the fucking morning and you're interrupting my time, which is darkness, doesn't mean I'm dark, and you treat me like I'm a fucking schizophrenic all the fucking time. It makes me really sad that the GIEDE died or is pulling such a massive prank to make me want to fucking kill myself. Like everything he said to me never meant anything at all. That would be you and Nathan. That'd be your great grand all be all. Is that everything is fake and that everything meant nothing. And even though everything happened and everything was said, we still don't know each other. Well, anyway, thank you. God damn it. Um, well, yeah, with like gas prices, it's a private company and private companies don't have the greatest insurance, so there's a bunch of fucking thieves stealing gas. So of course the price is going to go up. So tell your friends the next time they want to get high, it's going to take a lot more than that because they're fucking anorexic. That's right, you don't have friends, so don't fucking freak out. Yeah, so gas is private and private companies don't have very much money for thieves and shit stealing gas. So of course the price of gas is going to go up. They're trying to fucking raise their families and have a good nice fucking home and something to eat every time they're hungry, and everybody just wants to ruin it. So yeah, I know you don't have any friends, Joey. Take a fucking joke. Tell all your friends to pull their pants up while they're getting high on gasoline and realize that they think that drugs aren't hurting them because they're so fucking low in their anorexic pants. Well, thanks for changing the subject onto something that doesn't involve my family and the gas companies of Canada and how thieves have been stealing so much that they have to hike the price or else they're going to get starved to death. And they're the gooder person, so I guess gas wins. I'm honestly like not okay with Nathan's father passing away. That's totally shitty because he was my therapist too, and he helped through like everything. And then Owen passed away, and then Nathan's father passed away. So it was like no one to talk to that would understand. And in fact, the questioning is really starting to get to my head. Anyway, in fact, being American modeling skinny is starving yourself. I just want to say that. Got pretty fumed up about their bullshit and what they advertise quite a fucking lot. I'm tired of doctor's appointments at fucking 10 in the morning because that's not a fucking day off fucking hour. It's not stress leave hourly wake up time at all anyway. It's like, oh no, sorry, but and you have to be happy or else I'm gonna sue you. I've been totally pushed out of my culture by psychiatrists, believing that I need to speak Latin, do Latin, hear Latin, understand Latin, believe Latin. But like they believe that happy is just above suicidal. I'd be out of my fucking skyrocketing moon, bitch, happy in Chinese if everyone would just fuck off. Take a sniff, fucker. Thanks, man. It's the first time you haven't been sick or hurting so bad to fucking say something. Like, nobody's even said a thing until now. I'm not even trying to pull you my sympathy card. No, I'm not trying to get too much guilt in here. It was hard to understand, but like he was he had fucking cancer, so coronavirus just wiped him out right away. I can't even fucking type that now because it doesn't understand what the fuck I'm saying. You're a really good man, Joey. I can tell. These little like Jesus mantras that you throw up in the air and all that crap, but I'm gonna talk your fucking ear off. So just change the subject, please. I don't know how. Do you know who the author is? R.L. Stinson. It's 3:35 in the morning. I didn't go yet. It's at 10 a.m., which is early enough. And I'm sick and tired of being patronized that I think I'm going to go murder somebody today. Oh, you need to sleep. Well, I fucking slept earlier. Can't you figure that out, right? It's at 10 in the morning. I don't really want to go. I'm very unhappy in Chinese, and no, it's not fucking suicidal. And I can talk all I want to. It doesn't mean I'm threatening anyone. Just freedom of fucking speech. But honestly, for everybody dressing up like Owen and Dr. Gita after he passed, they passed. Like, honestly, I should hang him up in the fucking street so everyone knows that narcissists should fucking die because they hurt people every time about their family fucking dying. They just copy everybody and walk around like the fucking gulag of goddamn zombies. And they are. They're so fucking anorexic. I have problems with anorexic people. It's not till 10, and thank you. I fucking hate you. You're all so crazy.